Hello everyone, G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and we have another pick a card reading here today. First off, I'd just like to say I hope everybody had happy holidays, and welcome to the new year, 2020. Thank goodness, like we're leaving all of these old things behind us and moving on to hopefully bigger and better things and more opportunities to improve ourselves and improve the world around us. So blessings for on everyone for those things for sure. And so in this video today, as you can probably tell by the title, as always, is what's new in the new year. So I have 3 piles here as well as 3 crystals to go along with it. We're going to do just live shuffling today. We're going to pull from some of my Smith Wyatt tarot deck here. And then we're also going to do some Monology cards and also some angels and their ancestors. So I'm not doing any particular spreads or anything. I'm just going to see what Spirit has to say about what's new in the new year for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the pile selection. Okay, here we go. For pile 1, we have the Ace of Wands and this amethyst crystal. Then for pile 2, here, the Justice card and this clear quartz crystal. Then for pile 3, we have here the 7 of Pentacles and the malachite crystal. Oh, it's not crystal, but malachite. Alright, here, I'll show you all 3 cards. I don't know why I just... Pile 1, 2, and 3. Alright, guys, I'm posting a lot of new videos here. I'm recording a lot and then kind of slowly posting them over time. So, you know, check out some of my other videos I have coming. I have some really exciting things coming to the channel that I'm so joyed to bring to you guys. So, let's go ahead and get into your piles, okay? And I'll see you there. Bye, lovelies. Hello, pile 1 here with the Ace of Wands and the amethyst. So for sure with your pile already, I'm just going to be honest with you. The very first thing that I got from this, which I don't always get from the Ace of Wands, was sex. You guys are going to be having a lot of it, apparently. I think you might have a new partner. But what I also hear from this is it could also apply to just having a more balanced sex drive in general. It could also apply to, I see a lot of creative force, a lot of new ideas. You could be kind of like, it feels like you're in the brainstorming or like in the very beginning stages of this really grand idea. The grand plan for your life is what I just heard. So you could be kind of getting like your home life together, your career together. Like, it's very possible that, like I said, you could be meeting a new partner in the first 3 or 4 months of the new year. I'm hearing by spring. I just heard by spring. Or if you're already in a committed relationship, you guys are already together, then maybe there'll be some kind of renewal. But I'm also seeing some kind of combination between an uptake in your sex drive and a kind of reignition of your solar plex and sacral chakra, and that inspiring you with a lot more, more new ideas, especially like creative ideas. I see you like doing a lot of like, I'm not sure exactly what you're into, if you're in something with your hands. So if you're into playing music, or if you're into painting or drawing or photography or something pottery, maybe something like that, something creative dealing with your hands. And I just hear just a ton of new ideas about everything, about creative venture, about if you do make art, about new art ideas coming to you, if you make music, if you write. I'm hearing write. I'm also seeing here, suddenly I'm hearing like the Magician card. So the Magician card might show itself. A lot of manifesting. I'm also seeing like sudden change. So I'm seeing the Tower card. I'm seeing the Magician card. Romance. I just heard the Lovers card. The Lovers card might come out. Or it could possibly, it could also, some of you could be re-falling in love with yourself, and kind of, because with this birth of this new kind of regeneration of this kind of creative center of yourself, it just feels, it feels, I'm going to be honest with you guys, Pile One, it feels amazing. It feels so good. It's, if me being personally identifying as an artist, I definitely understand this feeling when you kind of like wake up, or you're kind of sitting there and you have this kind of creative inspiration hits you, like a muse kind of comes and taps you on your shoulder and is like, wouldn't this be cool if you made this? And you're just like, yes. And that's what this whole, like this whole momentum, this energy in the next couple of months of the new year for sure just feels like that moment of inspiration again and again and again. Like, so if you have found, I know that 2020 put all of us in kind of, sometimes some in kind of a lower mindset. And then I know like seasonal depression and things like that can kick in the wintertime for some people. So if you've been kind of suffering for something like that, I'm seeing a kind of a renewal of your energy, especially from your your creativity. And there's definitely something in here about a new romance that it's going to definitely kind of be kind of like an inspiration to you. All right, well, I think that's enough just like channeling and talking. Let's go ahead and get into, let's go ahead and get in here. So definitely, yeah, here, if you've been feeling like yourself like trapped, like creatively in your mind here with this Eight of Swords in reverse, definitely. If you've been feeling like here, 2020 Hermit, like I feel like all of us were in Hermit mode in 2020 for sure. If you've been feeling like you've been by yourself, for sure. I'm seeing that definitely ending here, for sure. So what's new in 2020? What's new in 2021? Yeah. So the Three of Pentacles, for sure. Like I was saying, building something. Wow, a ton of cards just popped out everywhere. Should I take all these? Yes. No. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, almost fell over. Okay, no for that one too as well. Sorry, in here. The Ten of Pentacles popping out. Something to do with building. Some of you could be building some kind of business with a lover is what I just heard, or a romantic relationship, some kind of somebody you would consider sort of like family, so really close friends. It feels like a lot of time spent with family or people you consider family, building up this legacy with this like Ten of Pentacles here. So definitely like getting in your creative mode and like putting plans into work. Like I was saying, like here right at the beginning with the Three of Pentacles, like putting in the plans, right, to like build up for your whole entire life, right? Ten of Pentacles moment. Chariot card, heroes. What else? What new is coming? Cute. Queen of Swords in reverse. Cutting out old things. Kind of getting into this Queen of Swords mode where you're just kind of like cutting away, kind of some of you could be kind of ruthlessly cutting away some things that you consider unnecessary. Sorry, I thought something flipped. Anything else in this deck split? Of course. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so those cards, I picked them up, were the Fool card. So definitely a new beginning here with it falling under the Three of Pentacles. Definitely building up towards something. And here, falling under the Three of Cups, falling under the Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of celebration time, spending time with friends, with family. Definitely good times. Good times, good food, good drinks, what I just heard. Good company. Okay, definitely here with the Hermit card in the reverse revealing itself again here. And the Moon card revealing itself. Yeah, and with this moon card here falling under this Queen of Swords, I think like some of you have been in a situation where you feel like there's something. I think what it feels like here with the moon card is like kind of giving up expectations about a particular situation, like kind of being like, look, there's a lot of things that I don't see here. There's a lot of things that I don't understand here, or just kind of like there's a lot of things that are hidden behind, a lot of secrets, the unexpected. It's kind of just like cutting away your expectations of a particular outcome and kind of being like, I'm going to walk away from things that are keeping me here in this moon, you know, like in this moon phase. Or it could be possible too that there are some secrets that are going, since it is in the upright, there are some secrets with this moon card here that are going to come to pass, that are going to make you just want to kind of cut some things away. And this could also be with yourself as well, right? What I was saying with this like kind of renewal energy within yourself, this could also be you cutting away things that don't serve you about your own self, about your personality, you know, like talk some you know, I had to say toxic traits because it doesn't feel that deep, but, you know, kind of just some unhealthy habits. You know, if you pledge, you know, oh, it's the new year, I need to start drinking more water, I need to start exercising, I need to do that. I seeing you kind of being like, I'm really identifying the things that are stopped, that are really holding you back here from this new beginning, from this like celebration mode, and you really want to get there. So you're kind of really having this inspiration to really cut away anything that seems like it's kind of holding you back or hindering you. And it's kind of like this enlightenment moment of, oh, I see exactly what I need to cut away, what I need to deal with. I'm also hearing like cutting away the BS. So like anybody that's in your life that's causing like, that's keeping secrets, or somebody might come to you and reveal some secrets, and it's going to make you kind of just turn away from this person. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be like, you know, F you forever or anything like that. But it could just be where you're like, okay, that's, you know, that's enough of that. I understand what my boundaries need to be. And that's a great place to be in, Pile One. I'm telling you, that's a great place to be in the new year, is understanding where your boundaries are, what that no means no in certain situations, and no, I'm not going to take this, and no, I'm not going to stand up for that, and no, it's not okay that you treat me this way, and no, I'm not going to take you back, even if you say you're sorry. I'm just moving on with my life because I need to do what I need to do to get here, right? Queen of Cups energy. But this feels like self-love. I'm also seeing kind of like the Ace of Cups energy for me, where here recently the Ace of Cups has really been showing up to me personally. It's kind of like pouring in self-love and, you know, into yourself. Any more cards here? Any more cards here? Most of these are really just speaking to me. No. Okay. Emperor card here wanted to show itself as well. Remember, I was telling you with the Queen of Cups showing up and your Emperor, if you do identify with being the more feminine energy, remember I told you, there's definitely something coming towards you. Yeah. And definitely here with this 8 of Cups energy walking away. What's here? Peeking. 10 of Cups energy as well. Okay. Claim that. Absolutely. And here, 6 of Wands victory. Okay, and I'm seeing here with these two showing themselves with the 2 of Swords, excuse me, and this 8 of Cups moment, where it's kind of like walking away from things, like kind of like letting go, letting the blindfold fall off of you, letting go of this defensiveness, you know, letting go of kind of like hang-ups from your path and from your past, excuse me, and then also hang-ups that are keeping you from walking down your true path. And here you are walking away from these things that, you know, no longer serve you. Like, okay, I understand that maybe I spent years investing into this particular job or this particular habit or something, but I'm realizing, no, it's time for me to give this up and to turn away from this and to have a better life elsewhere. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful energy. I'm very happy for you. Let's keep going, okay? I'm going to leave that Emperor there on the back of the deck for you. Okay, so let's pull some of these angel cards. Angels and Ancestors cards. I love this deck. It's one of my favorite Oracle decks. It's also, I think it was the first Oracle deck I ever got. But I love the imagery in this deck. I love it so much. I always get such beautiful reads out of it. It definitely helped me with getting in contact with my spirit guides, for me personally. So let's get a few cards over here for you for Pile 1. What's new in the new year for Pile 1? Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll put those right there. And absolutely, I'm going to address these first. So yes, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Absolutely. So like I was saying, definitely this transformation, this internal transformation happening where it's kind of, and I'm definitely seeing here with this eagle, see things from a higher perspective. Like, absolutely, you're kind of stepping back. And like I said, letting go of things that don't serve you, walking away from things that are no longer pushing you to the right, in the right direction. This kind of rebirth is what I keep seeing, this rebirth of yourself, this renewal of this creative energy inside you. And here with the snake popping up here when the deck cut with this shed the old, what is it? Shed shed old skin. Sorry. Absolutely. So that's just coming up just beautifully right there. Okay, traveler, moving a new direction. So that's definitely this that 8 of Cups energy that showed itself there when the deck cut, for sure. Right here with this kind of traveling, you might find yourself, I'm not exactly sure, when in the new year, I'm hearing later in the new year, you might find yourself traveling around. Even if it's not at a really great distance, you might just find yourself kind of in experiencing something in a new location is what I'm hearing. Maybe you might go somewhere with somebody, with like a new friend or like this new love interest coming in your life, and maybe they show you something new. So it's not exactly like you getting away, but maybe it's like a new place to go be outside or go hike or go do something, kind of as as the weather is kind of warming up closer to the springtime. So I'm seeing a lot of you like kind of getting out there and experiencing new things with new people, and that's beautiful. And definitely here again with this kind of see from a higher perspective here, the seer card coming in with see beyond the current situation. So you're being able to look forward into your future with this kind of new mindset of manifesting these new things into your life, and also really listening to signs that you're seeing from your spirit guides and things like that, as to what on your new path you should really like, what new path you should really be taking and where you should be going forward. Hey, my love. Okay, let's keep going. Excuse me. Dog's just staring at me. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Absolutely. Yeah, so like I was saying here with this whole like traveler, like some of you might be getting away, and it might kind of just be like I'm not sure if I said this, but I was thinking like getting out in nature and kind of right, and just kind of having this like really like, and here like maybe you're gonna go like hiking or go camping or something like that, something outdoors, something where you're able to breathe some really fresh air, get a nice clean perspective, a nice clean head is what I'm hearing. Just kind of it just feels like this kind of moment of standing in really like peaceful stillness, and just kind of breathing really deep and just being like I feel like a new person. Like you're gonna have this moment, like this tower moment that I was seeing, right, where you're kind of, and tower moments don't have to be negative things, right? They don't always have to be just sudden upheaval that is like negative, where you like lose your job or something crazy like that, right? It can also be these moments, these really beautiful moments of, I don't ever want to go back to that place again. I don't want to, and I've had these moments before where it's like, I don't want to be sad anymore. And I know that's easier said than done, but sometimes it does hit you in moments like that. Or, if you are kind of walking away kind of from like a more negative relationship, you're going to have this moment where you're like, I'm not happy here anymore, and I don't want to be in this place. Good for you, Pollen. This is beautiful. Good for you. Emotions are running high. You're going to be having a lot of feeling, processing a lot of emotions, really reflecting back on your life and things that you've been through. Yeah. Ooh, absolutely. Here, this full moon in Cancer, the December cold moon that just passed by, might have really unlocked some really serious things for you. Maybe you did some of those forgiveness spells that I was talking about, and if you did, I hope so, and I hope it really helped you out. If you did, let me know it in the comments down below. I really hope it helped you feel better. And of course, it does. Like I said in my videos, it doesn't have to be the full moon to do any of those forgiveness spells. It's just, or you don't even have to call them spells if you don't particularly like that word. It's just about getting those emotions out and helping you process them and kind of just releasing them. It's just the overall. So however you want to do that, absolutely great. A personal issue reaches resolution. Absolutely. Definitely. Definitely pile one. I claim that for you, okay? Let me get one more card if we could, Spirit. What's new in the new year for pile one? Thank you, Spirit. Here. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. Look. And this right here, this feels like the moment when you realize it's fine. I have plenty of time to work on this. It's kind of like this moment. I've definitely had these moments before, especially when I was in college and things where I had these moments where I had to just go, okay. I had a very particular teacher that I love very, very much so. She was one of my art teachers. She was giving a speech to the class, and she was like, "Okay, because of how everything's falling, we're extending this project a little bit more, and I want to just take this moment to say, everybody, kind of breathe, right? Breathe in, breathe out. We have time." And everybody kind of was just like, yes. Everybody was like, this is such and it's just that kind of that moment of the night of a feeling. And it could be this tower moment where you're like, I have the rest of my life to still live. I don't want to live it unhappy. Or I don't want to live it dealing with all of this BS from my past. I want to let go of my baggage. I want to be a better version of myself where I am, not that you want to talk down about yourself or anything like that, but just where you have this moment of inspiration of, I just want to be happier. And that's what it feels like. Just something really, just really simple like that. Like, I just want to make the steps to move my life forward to a happier place. Just period. Like, don't get hung up in all of these big giant goals and all these big giant, well, I have to have this perfect job and I have to have the perfect house and I have to have this. No. Kind of let all of that mental clutter kind of fall to the side and just have something like a simple goal of, I just want to get up, and I want to make up my bed and I want to take a bath every day. And I want, because when you're dealing with depression, like sometimes setting little goals like that, even though they seem simple, can mean the world of difference when you're really looking for kind of small steps to get you through, right? And when you get to that moment when you're finally like, okay, I'm ready to take some big steps, it's a great feeling. And that's just for me, honestly. I've definitely been there where I've had to um, really walk through some really darker times in my life and be like, okay, even if it's small steps, I'm going to do these small steps and it's going to get me through. And that's what it kind of feels like. You have this moment where you're just like, I don't. And even though it might seem like a small moment, it feels like a moment that you're going to look back in time and be like, this moment changed everything. This was the moment I really decided to commit to this new diet, commit to my new spiritual path, commit to, being happy, commit to spending more time with my family, committed to, just myself, giving to myself, doing what I needed to do to make sure that I had a happier life. That is absolutely beautiful, part one. I'm so happy for you. All right, that's what Spirit had to say. That's what, this is not just like a little something. This feels like a beautiful epiphany in your life. And it might seem like a simple moment at first, but you're going to look back and be like, I'm so happy that I made even these small choices. Sometimes feeling like I need to reorganize my whole life can feel like a lot. So taking things in little small bites can really help with, especially if you suffer from anxiety or other things, or where you're just like, ugh, just you have a Tina moment, right? If you guys know what I mean, where you're just kind of like, life. But this is beautiful energy, and I'm so happy it's coming for you, pile one. I really hope that you enjoy it. Make the absolute most of this energy, absolutely. And I really hope that you are really enjoying your 2021 so far, and I hope that it is full of love and light and blessings and lessons and just beauty and love and light. Okay. I'm really happy to be bringing you this. It was a beautiful first read for this group right here. And if you feel called, If you feel called to watch any of the other piles, go ahead. Or if you get called to watch any of my other videos, please feel free. Please comment down below. Please like, share it with anybody else you think would really like this. Lulu would make a appearance. All right, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye. Hello, pile 2. You're here. You chose the Justice card. Excuse me. And this clear quartz crystal. And with this, I definitely see you learning some karmic lessons. I definitely also see you, with this Justice card here, I see you kind of restoring balance. You might have Libra or Pisces or Aries in your chart, I'm hearing. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. These are all the cards that I said that I saw in pile 1. That's so funny. I didn't expect all these cards to come out so fast. I was still talking about how, so my goodness. Pile 2. Okay. All right, I'm going to talk about these cards first because I had several cards for that. So, what I was trying to finish up saying with the Justice card here was that I feel like you might end up in the spotlight for something. I feel like you might get some kind of promotion at your job, or there's something about ascending to a higher level in your career or into your a higher level of notoriety, like more people knowing you. Definitely a big thing about karmic lessons and balancing out karma here with this new year. Also see like the Star card. I'm seeing that the other Justice card in here might come out as well. Something also about some of you might be applying to be some kind of, or going to school to be some kind of paralegal or judge, or you might be preparing to take the bar exam. I don't know if there's any particular one time or anything like that about anything. Like I say, that's just what I heard. But I'm hearing that might be a little bit further away, especially the judge part. Okay, so here, let's get into the cards that come out. What's new for pile 2 in the new year? Okay, so, okay, with the 7 of Swords. I'm feeling like this is a past energy, so this is definitely like this kind of karmic justice that's coming out here. Someone who was sneaky and lied to you also could have maybe stole something from you. Some of you could be in the court system. You could be suing somebody for stealing something from you, stealing ideas. Here with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Something about having like, it's somebody that lied to you for sure. Somebody that lied to you about who they are, or like somebody that said that they could help improve your business, but they really just stole like your business ideas or something like that. I just keep hearing you could be suing somebody. You could definitely be in the kind of justice system, like going through the court system. You could be being sued. You could be going through some kind of, I'm hearing like some kind of divorce proceedings, maybe. But regardless, I'm hearing that in almost all the cases for people that are watching this pile, you, the viewer, are going to be victorious in this. And this person too, that was the liar, that was sneaky, they're gonna get karmic justice here with this 10 of wands. And there's somebody that, like, they caused you a great amount of burdens, and now every burden that they caused you, they're feeling back. And definitely here with the Lovers card being here, it's definitely could be somebody that you were in some kind of relationship with. I hesitate to say purely sexual, because like I said, that you could have been going through some kind of divorce proceeding, but it's very possible that, I don't know, there's something about this relationship that feels very surface level. At least for this person. Here for you, you might have been really thinking that this was like a kind of divine connection, divinely put together connection here with the Lovers. They could have told you lies about how they thought you guys were like a divine couple, how, you know, and you're really finding out, oh wow, nope, they were a karmic. Yeah, but that's okay. Karmics serve their lesson. They serve, you know. And this person, I don't think you should really worry about it. This person is definitely going to get the karmic justice that you are getting the karmic justice, and this person is definitely, what goes around comes around, is definitely coming around for them. I'm hearing like tenfold for some of you, because they really, really lied, really did you dirty. Especially if you were in some kind of relationship with this person, or if you also had a business with this person, like double over if you were in a relationship with this person and you guys had a business together. If you're suing somebody over some kind of like intellectual property is what I'm hearing too, like some kind of copyright or something like that, like you are definitely going to be the victor in that. Or if somebody's suing you over something like that, I just keep hearing your ideas will stay your ideas. And here with this magician in reverse here, I'm definitely seeing that this person just in general was not a very good person. They stole from you. Hey, my love. All right, sorry about that, pile 2. So definitely, also, I almost called you pile 3, so you might also be interested in pile 3, but only if you get called to it as well. I don't know. We'll see what comes out in pile 3. But yes, I'm definitely seeing here, like, don't worry about it. Worry about yourself. Worry about, I just heard, worry about building your business back up, or worry about building your finances back up if you're going through a divorce. And you're having to pay this person like some kind of alimony or child support or something like that. Don't worry. The divine is going to come in and provide everything that you need to, goodness, provide everything that you need to continue on with your plans, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's get a little bit more. Oof, goodness. So the 4 of Swords. Here with this 4 of Swords falling here under this Knight of Wands. I almost said King of Wands, but I'm seeing the King of Wands in reverse. Here with this 4 of Swords, I was saying, falling under this Knight of Wands. I'm feeling like something about like laying something about after all of this is over, you will be able to lay down and finally rest. You will feel a lot more at peace. I don't know if this relationship was really kind of tumultuous. You guys did a lot of fighting or something like that, but your home will not feel, you will not feel so much unrest in your life as you did before, like when you were in this relationship, that you will find that outside, although there's kind of like this feeling like you didn't want to get out of this relationship because you didn't want to be alone, or because there was just some kind of reason. There was some kind of reason because you don't even want to really admit to yourself as to why you were kind of lingering around in this relationship that obviously like wasn't really the healthiest for you. But I'm also hearing that it's very possible that this person, it's just like some more detail about this person also just lying to you over and over and over again, and promising things would be different, promising that they wouldn't be the same person that they were, and just failing at that again and again and again. And you kind of just being like, I've had enough. Enough is enough. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Or it's very possible that this person could have said that to you. And you're like, you don't want to deal with it anymore? You're the, you know, here with this Six of Cups. It's very possible that you could have held on to this. Like, you've really known this. It's possible that you could have really known this person for a really long time. You could have been in love with this, falling under the Lovers card here. You kind of have this feeling of nostalgia for this person. Yeah, like I was saying, you could have really, and so you really kind of hesitated to walk away from this person because you've known them for so long. You really didn't want to see them as as this here, as this reverse magician here. But you know, and here what I was saying earlier with this Three of Swords, but this reverse Three of Swords, where I was saying where you're gonna feel so much better once you walk away, once you lay down, and you're gonna be able to rest, right? Here from the Four of Swords down to the Three of Swords, like shaken out of the heart, like thank goodness, It's definitely like this feeling, or if you've already gone through all of this and you've kind of just been processing, kind of waiting, kind of moving on about your life, still going to work, still taking care of yourself, doing what you need to, but you just kind of have kind of just in general this overall sadness, especially if you're going through a divorce or something like that, or a relationship, especially here where it feels like it was pretty long relationship. I don't know if you guys were married the whole time, but you guys have been together, or it's at least been somebody. It could also be a friendship that you're walking away from. I'm hearing, or just somebody that felt like family, somebody that was so close, and they kind of, it feels like they kind of betrayed you. You found out they were lying to you. You found out they've been lying to you a lot, and they've been putting a lot of their burdens on you, or some of their lies has caused a lot of burdens in your life. And you kind of didn't want to admit to yourself that this person could be lying to you or taking advantage of you, and it took you a while, and it's been really taking you a while to kind of recover from this, which that's perfectly okay, especially if you guys were married, or even if you weren't, even if it wasn't a friend, um, and you don't even have to have had a friend for that long to still feel like I really did, for it to have hurt you, for this person to have. And I'm seeing like they did a lot of they really hurt you like really bad. And I'm so sorry that you went through that, but here you are coming out the other side, a stronger person. Um, and the overall energy feels like it's getting better from this. The overall energy is you're learning your lessons, like your karmic lessons, where I was saying with this Justice card, you're learning your lessons and you're kind of getting over it and moving on from it here. This Page of Wands, definitely. This Page of Wands in reverse here, falling under this Magician, definitely staying guarded. This person taught you a lesson about discernment. And I'm also that some of you might be okay. Some of you might have been realizing that you were also kind of downgrading, or you were maybe a more like nice word for this is like you were settling for this person. Like maybe you told yourself, oh well, you know, I've never been in a more serious relationship with this, so I might as well go ahead and get married to this person. This person says they love me, or something like that, or this person says they're my really good friend. Let me go ahead and like start a business with them, or get an apartment with them, or do something, and they kind of like ran out on you and left you to pay, or left you with or like ran out on the lease, or something like that, where they really, I think it was something that could have been something that definitely happened. I think it was definitely something deeper than that. There could have been multiple ways they kind of just, it feels like somebody kind of just abandoned. But this person, like I was saying here with this Page of Wands, they definitely taught you how to, definitely delivered a harsh lesson to you. And it was, like I said, a lesson of discernment, of learning when you have that little feeling in your gut that somebody is not right for you, or is wrong for you, or maybe you shouldn't trust them, even if it's somebody that you've known for so long, even if it's somebody that you don't want to really think you would not do certain things to you. If you're getting little feelings, listen to your intuition, because it's not, misguiding you here. I'm definitely here with this Knight of Cups. Definitely somebody that you could have loved for sure. Yeah. With this Three of Wands here, there's definitely some kind of business here too. This person, you could have found out this person was stealing money from your business. Or this person could have lied, or could have been signing blank checks, or it's something also too about they could have been stealing some kind of money from you, and it caused like a business to go under, or it's some kind of them lying causing a detriment in a business. But the overall energy here is that you learned this lesson. You learned this karmic lesson. This person taught you this lesson of being like, I don't want to say never again, because obviously you want to keep your heart open. You still want to be able to trust people. You just, like I said, the lesson is discernment here, right? It's not close down and never trust anybody again. The lesson is, okay, well, I've just learned not to trust that person, or I've learned to realize if I see red flags, I'm not going to ignore them in the future. All right, so let's go ahead and get you some angels and ancestors cards. Wow. You have a very assertive energy. I mean, not that I don't appreciate it at all. Like, what's new? What's new? What's new? Okay, I guess let me look here. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Absolutely. So that's kind of just like, that's that letting go energy for sure. Letting go, letting all this go. And it's just this whole beginning of this first year, it's just been helping you process this, and it really feels like you're definitely finally getting to this part where you can see the lessons, and you're like, okay, I don't have to cry about this anymore. I don't have to feel bad about it. I can really see, okay, well, what are the lessons here that I need to learn so I can process the emotions that went with all of this. It's a lot of heavy stuff. It takes time. And I have a feeling too that, like, if you've had people in your life that are telling you, hey, you just need to get over this, you need to get over this, like, everybody grieves, certain things at their own pace and their own time. So I think you're also kind of feeling that too, like, it's okay. I don't have to get over it immediately. I can take the time that I need to process these emotions, and now I feel like I'm finally getting to a much happier, healthier, more peaceful place now. And definitely what I was saying here with this um Four of Swords, excuse me, here with this peaceful energy. Peace is coming in now. Justice is being served, and the wheel is turning around, right? The wheel is turning around, and then here too, Direction Guardian with this choose your path. Definitely choosing a path forward, a more peaceful path forward where you don't have to worry about all this negative energy bringing you down. Here, definitely High Priestess, harness your mystic power, listening to your intuition for sure. Now, seeing the warning signs, choosing a new path forward that's not, it doesn't have to be like this. Everything just kind of fell out. Oh my goodness. All right. Mother Earth. Absolutely. Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Absolutely. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's just so peaceful whenever I look at it. And I think that's definitely why it came out. Because there's just this overall energy of peace, of I know what direction, I know where I'm supposed to go from here, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And here on the back of the deck, Sage, be devoted and committed, recommitting to a new life, your new self, kind of letting go of these old past hurts and kind of moving on and learning, like I said, learning the lesson that you don't have to close down your heart because somebody lied to you. You can kind of just learn the lessons and still love and trust other people, and learn to forgive and love yourself, even if you let somebody else like take advantage of you. Because when you do get out of situations like this, I know sometimes you can look back and you could be like, how did I not see this person lying to me? How did I not see the signs? How blah, you can get like kind of lost in that kind of like questioning yourself stage. And it's all part of the process, but definitely being on the other side of this, and here I'm being really drawn to the butterflies that's flying around our head, this transformation of self, of feeling like, okay, and a lot too, and I'm feeling too, like when you get out of this tumultuous relationship that you have been in, and you're kind of processing a lot of these stuff go, it's going to be a lot easier. You're gonna find that just you feel a lot better and you look a lot better. You get a lot more compliments. People are gonna notice that you're a lot more healthy. Like your skin is gonna be glowing. It's gonna be a lot easier somehow to take care of yourself, because you're gonna find that this person's energy really drained you, and that like I was saying earlier with this whole, I don't have to deal with this anymore, and I can feel so much happier and freer, and lighter. Just it's this lighter energy now. All right, let's keep going. Here with some moonology cards. Yeah, expect powerful change. Absolutely. For sure. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. Bring love into the situation here with New Moon in Aquarius, and bring love into the situation here. In this situation, when I always see this card, I don't always read these cards in reversals, but for this particular card, I am being called to read in reverse, and it's, for me, this bring love into the situation in reverse is about self-love, right? I was saying this in pile one about how now a lot of the time I pull the Ace of Cups in reverse, and it feels more like pouring love back into yourself, more so front of this than this like negative viewpoint of it, right? And what this feels like too, bringing love into yourself, into your own personal situation, and learning that you need to pour this into yourself. And then two, with Aquarius, is about, was like redefining this. And then here with these two cards in the purple with the third, your third eye chakra, definitely like redefining how you think, in your mind, how you see your life moving forward, how it's very possible this person could have gave you a very like clouded kind of lower down. They could have triggered your insecurities within yourself, and now with this person's energy gone, you're kind of like, wow, I feel a lot better about myself. I feel a lot better about my life. I really want to recommit to my life, and I feel just so much better now, especially since, sorry, that you have processed all of the emotions of dealing with this and kind of letting this go. All right. That was beautiful. Honestly, I feel like this is probably energy that you've been kind of been in for a while, so you kind of know the situation that's going on here. But this is still beautiful. This is, this is kind of Spirit trying to tell you, in the first couple of months of this new year, you're gonna have a new attitude coming in where you're kind of like, I'm fine. I can take the time. I took the time that I needed to process this. I feel so much better now. I can let this go, and I can see that you don't have to keep beating yourself up um, for being in, for staying as long. It just feels like you stayed for a really long time, over the time you knew that you should have stayed. You should have left this relationship already, or it should have ended already, or you should have seen the signs of this person lying to you or doing this. And it's about letting that go. All this energy is about letting that go and loving yourself, pouring back into yourself and saying, it's okay. I've learned my lesson and I'm ready to let this go and move on. All right, that's beautiful energy. All right, if you get drawn to any of the other piles, please go ahead. If you're drawn to any of my other videos, please check them out. If you have anything to say or anything you want to interact with, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, however you would like to do, beautiful lovelies. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I am wishing you all the love and blessings for this new year. All right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. How are you doing, my loves? Here we go. And we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Malachite. So I'm definitely feeling like some money here, right? With these pentacles growing and coming to fruition. And I'm definitely hearing now that some of you could have been trying to manifest money, manifest a new business, just manifest bigger and better things coming into your life, and you're kind of sitting around waiting for those manifestations to come about. I'm also seeing here in the Angels and Ancestors deck here, there's a card, I think it's the Spring card. It has like a rabbit jumping in it, and it's like see your seeds grow. Which definitely here is like, right, like the fruit coming to fruition. You've planted the seeds and now you're waiting for them. You're kind of like waiting for them to grow, waiting for them to come around, waiting for your harvest. I'm definitely also seeing that for some of you, um, this could be a literal pregnancy, especially in the spring. I think by spring, or around the springtime, you could possibly get pregnant. Or if you are already pregnant and you're waiting for the baby, your baby could be born around springtime. I'm also saying that it's very possible that you could be, like I was saying earlier, growing a business, growing a new project, growing a relationship, maybe growing all of those things. There's something really here about the springtime, though. There's something in between now and the first few months by the spring of this new year. It feels like a lot of changes are going to come about for sure. I'm also seeing the Empress and the Emperor card. So I'm seeing like really, that's why I was saying I was like really big, like kind of like mom and dad parental. I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles as well. And kind of like maybe the 10 of Cups as well. Energy of kind of like a new level of love coming into your life, not only for yourself, but for a partner or for your family. Or these could that this could just be the things that you're really trying to manifest, right? Like all these things are things you're trying to manifest, and you've planted the seeds for it. You're doing your work. You're putting in the work on yourself, putting in the work on your business or whatever you're trying to manifest. And here you are, just waiting for those kind of seeds. But it doesn't feel like you're being like you're kind of just sitting there doing nothing. It definitely feels like you're putting in the work, but you're definitely waiting for kind of results, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Something got left behind. What is it? Oh, look at that. The Two of Cups. Definitely. So definitely if some of you are trying, I'm going to leave that down. And then here too, the Temperance card here. Mixing together of two things. Definitely some kind of merging of energies going on here for sure. Okay. What's new coming in the new year? What's new in the new year for Power 3? Somebody is definitely coming in with some really serious truth for you, right? Double here coming out with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. This could be somebody stepping forward and confessing that they really love you and that they want to build something with you, or that they're in love with an idea, they're in love with the idea of building something with you. Definitely here with this Hangman right here on the back of the deck, I was led to look at where this person could have come to kind of had a like realization here, like, oh, here's my sort of truth, and my truth is that I really want to be with you. This could have been what you were trying to manifest. Okay. Here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And this is you feeling like a little unbalanced. Like this person, this person coming in and being like, hey, I love you, I want to be with you, or hey, I want to build a business with you, or hey, it could be something as simple as somebody coming in and saying, I really want us to be in each other's life. This person might not come in and say, I'm madly in love with you, I want to have babies with you and be with you forever, let me get you pregnant, or anything like that. But this person could be coming in and stepping in and being like, I really, I want to be friends, I want to be around each other, I have some really serious things that I need to tell you, that I need to get off my mind. Yeah, and it's gonna kind of come in, and this energy is gonna kind of come in and unbalance you a little bit because you're gonna be like, "What?" Like taken aback, like, "What are you talking about?" Definitely here, look, with the death card on the back too. There's definitely a whole different story of. It feels like like this person, like this right here is spread down here is your story, and this right here on the back of the deck is this person's story where they're like the hangman, like figuring out and having this like epiphany about seeing you are seeing what they want in themselves, their own personal truth and a new perspective. They're going through this transformation right here where they want to end an old tough cycle and begin a new, have a rebirth kind of situation, some reconciliation kind of energy coming in here. What is that? The World card. Wanted me to flip it over and show itself. Definitely this person, it could be a person that you've kind of been kind of like seeing or dating like on the low, and now they want to bring you, maybe you've been waiting for this person to recognize you officially as your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or um also too with the World here with the completion, another completion of the cycle card. mm, this Chariot card. This person's, you've been waiting for a while for this person to step forward. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, but look at that. Flipping out. The Fool. This person wants a new beginning with you for sure. And with it here falling under the Two of Cups, they want a serious new beginning with you. Absolutely. What else new is coming for? Ooh, that is a lot. Here. The Ace of Cups is showing itself to me here. Oof, and I saw the Ace of Pentacles in there too. Yeah, this person is expressing regret about not stepping forward and not coming forward sooner to tell you how they really felt about you. This person could even cry when they come and talk to you. They could cry when they come and talk to you because they just have so much emotion that's just gonna like bubble out of them. This person could also they could be like drunk or something. Ooh. Okay, that that card for sure wanted to be out here, and it's falling here under this King of Swords. This person was like, in the past, I did not want to come forward. I did not want to reveal my truth. I was being a little arrogant. I was being a little stuck up is what I just heard. I was being stubborn, very, very stubborn, very kind of like Taurus energy here with this person. Okay. With the Chariot card popping out. Those two cards, I told you those two cards wanted to come out. Yeah, but this person is like, nah, forget all of that though. Now, I'm coming forward. Wow. Okay. And it popped right in its place too. I wish you guys could see that. I love when it does that. Here. With this Six of Pentacles in reverse here, falling here again under this Two of Pentacles. This is really going to throw you off. So this person was feeling like in the past, things were unbalanced. You might have been giving energy to this person, but they weren't giving back. You might have been paying attention to this person, but they weren't paying attention to you back. They could have had other options and they were, balancing. It could also be that you were both not balancing other options, but balancing. It feels less like balancing other options of people to be with, and more so just like balancing other things in their life. They could have been giving more energy to their job or their family, or some other situation. I'm hearing pile 2, so it's possible that the situation that we were talking about in pile 2, if you feel drawn for when I'm saying that, to go check out pile 2 as well. You're welcome to, of course. If you are here from pile 2 and you got drawn here, because I did say something about pile 3 and pile 2, I think the situation that we were talking about, that definitely could have been a situation that you were giving to, or that you were kind of just like I just got out of this relationship. I don't want to be in another relationship right now. I just keep hearing like wrong time, wrong time, right person, wrong time. And this person felt kind of out of balance. This person, when they met you, um, you made them feel out of balance, and they made you feel out of balance. And this person coming forward is going to kind of throw you for a loop for sure. But this person really wants to come in and say, like, I realize, right? I realize that I love you. I realize that I want a new beginning between the two of us. I realize that I was kind of talking out of my ass, that I was kind of being an a-hole, right? I realized that I really wasn't giving to you like I should have been giving to you. I realized, that I should have came forward, that I should have already told you how I felt, that I shouldn't have wasted so much time. This person feels really regretful about, although they know, and there's something about wanting to express to you why it took them so long, like really explaining themselves. It feels like explaining themselves and why they chose to walk away from the situation, or why they chose a different option. And in the past, it's very possible that they could have had this kind of this kind of mindset where they were like, I don't owe you any explanations. Like, I don't owe you any explanations. I don't have to explain why I did anything. But it doesn't, that's their past energy though. It definitely feels like they've processed some things. Like they were really angry because of some other situations that had really nothing to do with you. And they want to come forward and explain all of that to you now. And it feels like I said, even if it's like, I just want to be friends, I just want to be in your life. I've just had so much stuff going on, and I've just had so much to tell you, so many things that I've been wanting to tell you. Definitely. And whatever this other situation is with this Eight of Cups, they're walking away from it and they're walking towards you. For sure. With this here falling with this Eight of Cups here falling under the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, with them both being reversed, just imbalance. They're walking away from all of this imbalancing situation, from this imbalancing energy. Yeah, they're letting their mask fall with this reverse Hierophant. They're letting the delusions in the mask definitely fall here. With the Justice card, they're definitely coming in to balance that out. I did say in pile 2 that I wouldn't be surprised if the other Justice card showed itself, and here it is for sure. Yeah. And here too, this is also in pile 2. Hello, pile 2, if you're here. This also came out here in pile 2. It did. I see the Emperor card back there kind of like peeking and showing itself, but it hasn't popped out, so I won't pull it. But yeah, something about tired of waiting around. This is definitely you too. You, the viewer, right? You've been really waiting around for this person, waiting around for your ships to come in, and then you realize, oh, maybe this person isn't coming back around. It could have been so long that you thought that you and this person weren't going to be together for real. Here, the Magician, but this person is manifesting you, and you're manifesting this into your life for sure. There's that Ace of Pentacles that I said that I saw for sure. Okay, a few more cards. You're getting more tarot cards, but it feels like there's a really big story here this person wants to tell. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This person could have been having to rebuild up their money. They could have dealt with a serious loss of money. They could have lost their job because of the pandemic and everything that's going on. They've really been having to rebuild their stability, and they want you to know that it wasn't really about you. Honestly, they can honestly say that now. It wasn't about you. It was about them having to focus on other things, having to that's what I just keep hearing, rebuilding their stability, and now they want to come in and bring stability into this situation with you. I just heard somebody say, I had to get my money right. I had to get my money right. Oh, okay, definitely. Hold on. Okay, definitely, Paul, too. You could definitely be here, right? I had to get my money right because Seven of Swords. Somebody came in and stole it and was thieving. Definitely here. Yeah. This stability, this other situation definitely came in and unjustly took from this other person, and they really had a lot of balancing back out to do. And yeah, oof, And that Ace of Pentacles in reverse showed itself again. Somebody being greedy, somebody stealing some kind of money, taking advantage of somebody that was presenting them with a gift, not recognizing what they were really being given. And that's this person too, right? That's this person realizing that they didn't realize what a gift you were, what an opportunity that you were, and they turned their back on you. And they're really feeling like, I don't know exactly what it was that I was doing with my life when I was deciding. They're like, they do know, but they're like, I just keep hearing somebody say, how could I be so stupid as to walk away from you? Like, how could I do that? I didn't realize, you know, will you give me another chance? Can we start over? This, you know, this definitely this here. And the 7 or 6. Yeah, sorry, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, they definitely want victory with you. For sure. Ugh. There's that King of Wands that I also was talking about might come out in pile 2. So, yeah. Ugh. And the Knight of Wands popping up, just like in pile 2 as well. So definitely, I'm definitely feeling like if you're here and you definitely go check out pile 2. Pile 2, I'm hearing if you come to this video first, pile 3, that you can, that if you want a little insight as to what your person has been dealing with behind the scenes, if you feel drawn to do that, go check out pile 2, because that's what your person has been dealing with. For sure. Yeah, and this person wants to rush forward and tell you how much you inspire them, how fiery they are for you, a lot of passion. Yeah. And here, got the deck, 10 of Pentacles for sure. 10 of Pentacles, and then look at that. There's the Empress card peeking its way. Absolutely. Woo! This is still flying around everywhere. Your pile mostly just wants to like just bring out a ton of clarifiers in the tarot. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly fine with. Two more tarot cards. Okay, 2 more tarot cards is what I heard. Any of these? Look at them. What's here? Temperance. Yeah, just the same. 2, 9 of Wands. So definitely your person is learning from past mistakes. This wounded kind of warrior. 2 of Wands are definitely looking forward. 3 of Wands still there. They were giving to things that really weren't building a good foundation. Here's that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, where the person felt like they were just, you know, it was the wrong time. Kind of meeting you here too with this impatient. This Temperance in reverse. This person is feeling very impatient about making this happen, but this person has kind of been stuck in this kind of like victim mentality mode for a little bit, and they want to let go of this. This is also to here with them with this more of this energy, like, how could I be so stupid as to walk away from a gift? The gift that you are is what I just heard. Okay, and the 2 more cards they wanted me to pull, absolutely, with the Justice revealing itself again here, and then also the 9 of Pentacles. Definitely, they're definitely seeing you as like this beautiful, beautiful person that they just want. Yeah. With that 4 of Pentacles, they just want to kind of hold on to you. They feel a little bit possessive over you, just a little bit. All right, let's move on. Pile 3, I feel like you always end up being the one that gets a little bit extra long message in most of my videos. You guys always have a lot. Okay, absolutely. So I definitely channeled this card. I don't know if I said it, but I have it in my notes over here that I saw the Empress card, the Emperor card, and the Breaking Ancestral Patterns card, which is this card right here. I definitely saw this card. I don't think that I said it, but I definitely have it in my little notes over there when I was meditating on your card for sure. So here, this person wants to overcome some difficulties, especially difficulties in their family. There might have been some kind of a reason that they were kind of, another reason they were holding back from you is that maybe they felt like their family wouldn't approve of you. And I don't feel like that has anything to do on judge on the person that you actually are, but just something about the two of you. It just seems like to outside sources like it wouldn't work. I don't know. They're not really wanting to really go into it. Like maybe they want to share the details of that with you themselves. So I'll let them do that. But there is something kind of there. Autumn, release the old and rest. Release. Excuse me. Release the old and rest here. This autumn card. So something significant might happen in the autumn between the two of you. I'm hearing a deeper commitment in your relationship might happen in the autumn. So you might start seeing this person, hanging out with them a lot more in the springtime. And then by the autumn time, sometime between the spring and the autumn, some really serious developments with this person, and you guys really working through, both of you working through a lot of like past things, like um, past karma, and then past like old triggers and old traumas from old relationships and old things that both of you will both be releasing and kind of moving on from and letting go. Past belief systems and things that were held by, that were like generational beliefs that have been passed down that you two are going to be really dealing with and kind of settling and squashing is what I just hear. um you and this person might come from like vastly different cultures. You might be different races, you might be different religions. There's just something there with this person, but they don't care about that anymore. They just want to have this Ten of Pentacles legacy, definitely family here with you. And heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved, for sure. Yeah, this person, they just really want to come forward and they want to be honest with you. They want to be truthful with you. They want to shower you in hugs and loves and kisses, and they just want to hold you and want to be with you and want to be very open with you about how they really feel. It might take a little bit of time, especially with this person presenting themselves. They did present themselves a little bit kind of like is this King of Wands, so they could have a very hot, fiery passion for you. This could be a really strong physical attraction for them. 11102 on the clock when I looked down and saw that. So definitely manifesting some kind of sexual relationship with you, I definitely believe, for sure. But there are so much deeper feelings here. But this person here, when they're showing themselves, is the King of Swords. They might not really, they're going to be honest and truthful, but it might not be so much about the way that about their feelings, about deeper feelings, because there aren't that many cups here, right? There's the Two of Cups, where they definitely feel like you two are supposed to be together. There's the Ace of Cups, where they definitely have this overwhelming, pouring love for you, for sure. But I'm not exactly sure if this person's going to come forward. So if you're expecting this person to come forward and have some like super diehard romantic, I'm in love with you, I've always been in love with you, I don't think I would expect that. I would expect maybe some baby steps from this person. But if you've been in like a no contact situation with this person, or if this person really, if you've barely been talking or seeing this person, and then this person's gonna come in really quickly. I'm seeing like the Eight of Wands, so like a lot of like really rapid, quick communication, and it's gonna be pretty honest. All right, let's get into the last little bit of your cards. Also here I'm being led to show here with this dream and journey card. You could also be dreaming about this person, and if you have dreams about this person, that's a sign that this person is really thinking about, one, is dreaming of you, and then is two, really thinking about stepping forward. And really, if you start like having a lot of dreams about this person, they're definitely thinking about stepping forward and coming forward pretty quickly, pretty soon after that. Believe in the impossible blue moon, for sure. right? You might, like I've said, it could have been a long time since you heard from this person. You might have given up. You might have been like, oh, they forgot about me, or oh, they're, you know, they're moving on from me. This person could also think it's like a long shot. Like I just heard like Hail Mary. So like this person is going to just come forward and just be like, I'm just going to shoot my shot. I don't know if you're going to shoot me down or if you're not going to want anything to do with me or whatever, but I have to come forward. And what I have to do is believe in the love that I feel for you. And I have to, this person is having to have a lot of courage coming forward and talking to you. A time to give rather than take. That's in reverse, and I think that's for you personally, which means that somebody is going, for you personally, where you were feeling like, oh, I need to subtract my energy back a little bit, and this person is definitely feeling that, and they're feeling like it's a time for them instead of them taking from you. You know, it's a time for them to give to you. I also hear that some of you, it might be too, like for some of you, it feels like a few of you, this person might come in a little too late, where it's like, well, I'm already talking to somebody else, or I've already moved on, or something like that. Or that could just be this person's fears kind of coming up again, where they're just like, they're really afraid, that you'll already be in a relationship with somebody else, or that you won't want to take what they have to give, something like that. For some of you, especially, I'm hearing, especially if this is an ex, that you're going to be like, I already gave too much to this situation. Like, you're just going to have to, and you're just going to kind of be like, hey, I really appreciate you stepping forward and being honest with me about things that you were kind of like hidden in our relationship, or hidden and what was going on, how you really feel. It takes a lot of bravery to do that, but you know, I've moved on from the situation. And then some of you are just going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy this person has finally come forward and stepped up and told me how they, you know, it's kind of offering me something. The energy is gaining momentum for sure. So it's taking this person a little bit of time to really gain up the confidence to come forward. This person feels like so much like they're just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. They could definitely have Libra and major placements in their chart, especially with I'm trying to pick up this. Sorry, this King of Swords didn't want to get picked up this time, especially with the Justice card appearing here again. This person could have major air placements in some of their charts. They could also have Taurus in their charts. They could have Cancer in their chart here. Gemini. I'm also hearing Leo, which I don't know. I don't know where that could be coming from. But that's what I heard though. Mercury. I got really drawn here to the Magician card, and I heard Mercury when I looked at it. So look what their Mercury placement is, or your Mercury placement. That'd be one of those that I mentioned. Yeah. Okay. And here too, I'm being led to show you here the back of the deck. Be bold and make the first move in reverse. So that's definitely you sitting back, stepping back, and them coming to you. And here I'm being led to pull a random from here. Work through your fears. Definitely work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. This person is definitely having to work through some serious fears about coming forward and stepping up. Like, this person has like some insecurity issues for sure. This person thinks that it would be like the most unbelievable thing in the world that you would actually want them. And they're just like, like if you would say, if you would be like, yeah, I really would like to hang out, or yeah, I'd really like to spend time with you, or yeah, I am really interested in you. This person would just be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it. And this person's really, and I'm just hearing patience, like with this temperance card here, right? You might be feeling a little impatient. This person really needs your patience. This person needs to learn how to have patience, because there's a lot of things. I'm hearing too that there's a lot of things that you don't know have been happening behind the scenes, and definitely here I was guided to cut the deck and pull this Eight of Swords card. This person has definitely been trapped in their own mind, in their own right prison of fear here, right? But they're really trying so hard to be brave and really let that go. And then here, the deck cut here on the Empress. Okay, because they see you like the Empress. They're like, wow, they're so intimidated by you. They find you incredibly beautiful, incredibly giving, incredibly nurturing, and they're just like, oh my God, your energy is amazing, for sure. So, yeah, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as a phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth pendulum. Yeah. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. This person could be a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio. I heard Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It most certainly wouldn't be rainbows and unicorns, but it but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. Hello, Magician card. You're manifesting. You're both manifesting this for sure. You've been experiencing something of a drought. Yeah, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. See, emotional intimacy is what I was saying. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Yes. Yes, this person's been really having to face to face their shadow, to face their darker parts of themselves, and to kind of really, like here with this ancestral patterns, really to really reevaluate exactly where their values lie, and kind of like going back. Is this kind of, they could have been really hit by the great conjunction, right? Where this with their Saturn, there could be a transit coming up that this person could really, really be feeling the energy. There could be something moving into a major, I'm hearing Taurus. Something is moving into their Taurus that's going to have a Jupiter. There's a Jupiter moving into Taurus coming up here. And that's going to have like a major effect on this person's like stability and their something that they've been being really stubborn about. They're kind of gonna let go of that. All right, like I said before, as usual, pile three, you get a little bit extra, or a lot bit extra. But you know what? The messages take as long as they take to come out. It is what it is. I love giving you guys these readings. I'm really enjoying them. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you some. I'm really feeling like if you're here, pile three, you probably have kind of been hearing the story a little bit. But like I said, if you are here from pile three, I'm definitely feeling go check out pile two if you want to kind of get some kind of, if you are feeling this kind of impatience about what is taking this person so long to step up. They've been really dealing with some really serious, like heavy stuff, working through a lot of fears, working through a lot of past karma and stuff that they've just really needed to deal with. All right. Like I was saying, if you feel drawn to any of the other piles, please go check them out. If you're drawn to any of my other videos, please go check those out. I've got a lot more coming up in the works, some things that I'm super, super, super excited about bringing to you guys. We are still adding more videos to the new series here, and I have several new series that I already have planned out, plus videos for those planned out. I am kind of like filming a bunch of videos in rapid recession right now, and I'll be releasing them over time. So my background might be the same. I might still have my Christmas tree up this a little bit into January, but that's just going to be okay. I'm just having a lot of stuff that I need to kind of like pre-film, but Spirit's really telling me to kind of like wait to release it to the right time. So I'm listening and dealing with that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful New Year, Pile 3 and any other piles that are here. I really hope that you guys are claiming all your blessings, or having you know, just beautiful, enlightened paths moving forward into 2021, letting go of a lot of just learning the lessons that we needed to learn from 2020 and kind of just moving on, you know, and really rebirthing ourselves and really recommitting to ourselves and our path forward. So I hope you guys have a wonderful 2021. Hopefully, obviously, I will be seeing you guys. I'm super excited for this new year, for the new channel, for everything that's coming my way and everything that's coming your way too. I hope this provides you with some guidance and some love and light. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.